Today is December 4th. The quote for today is, devotees often say, I am not the doer. It's not true. We're always making something. We're either making good, make trouble, or making excuses. Yes. So this is a misunderstood, a very misunderstood statement that I'm not the doer. If we're not the doer, why would we be responsible for our actions, our karma? We are responsible. So we desire, and then we act, and then there's a reaction. And sometimes we don't like the reaction, and sometimes we make excuses that it's not my fault. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said often when people are delivered the fruits or the results of their karma, they complain about their karma, but it's the very actions that they engaged in created that. So every result has a cause, and so if you just look at your life and look at the results you're getting, you will see that there are causes, and those causes were choices that you made to act. So you just go back, cause, effect, cause, effect. And if you don't like the effects you're getting, just change the cause, change what you're doing, and then you'll get different effects. So we can't argue with that. Now, just as a philosophical point, we desire, and then Krishna, he provides the facilities. It's just like a child may ask his parents, can you pick me up, take me outside? And the child can't get outside on his own, so the parents bring him outside, and then the child crawls around and does what he does. So Krishna, he is the ultimate doer. We desire and he makes things happen, so he facilitates. But again, still, we make the choices and we're responsible. And I think one of the most disempowering things we can do is to make excuses about our situation. Excuses are just arguments for our failure, so it doesn't make sense. Whatever's not going right, just think how you can make it better. Don't think only why it's going wrong, because of course you have to understand why it's going wrong. So give a little bit of thought to why it's going wrong, and give most of your thought to how to make it work. That's how Prabhupada wanted us to think. That's how he thought. That's how he trained us. And we had spoken a few days earlier about the concept of a haitukiya pratiyata, the devotional services, unmotivated and uninterrupted. And Prabhupada often quotes that verse to say that nothing really can stop you from becoming Krishna conscious. Now, it may look like it. Maybe it's your temple president. Maybe it's your husband or wife. Maybe you're GBC. Maybe there are problems in the temple. Maybe it's Donald Trump. Maybe it's this or that. Maybe it's your fathers like Hiranyakashipu. But Prabhupada always gave the example of Prahlad Maharaj, that he was not in an ideal environment. It was in an environment which was very antagonistic to his devotional service, but it wasn't a problem for him. So Prahlad Maharaj is our exemplar of how to be Krishna conscious in any situation, even in antagonistic situations, without making excuses. The only excuse should be excuse that I didn't do what I needed to do. And a last thought, which is quite interesting, that sometimes the environment is not conducive and we're ill affected by it, but sometimes we're the ones who created the environment that's having a bad effect on us. So that's something to think about also.